Check. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I'm Old Deadman, your host. We're going to jump right into War Thunder real quick here. I've just been grinding on the Workhorse event, so we're going to spend a lot of time in ARB. Let me know if you have specific requests for planes I might want to try or play. Just kind of, I might go through some of my favorites for the event, and you can tell me what you think. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Of course, we're starting off with the F-105D Thunder Chief. I have not had good luck with the subsonic aircraft in this event. At least, let me rephrase that. When these upper tier subsonic aircraft, I've not had good luck with them. But I've had some pretty decent luck with the F-105. I mean, decent being a relative term. Now, my armament loadout is 2 incendiaries to take out a base, and 4 AIM-9E Sidewinders, because that's the air-to-air missile on the F-105. Let's make it happen. Half the problem is enormous teams, like this one, and everybody is in the middle of things. So we're just going to go ahead and dive in here. I'm going to turn on my CCIP on my gun. I usually try and hit a target on the way in. Have some fun, make it all happen. But in this case, since most of the team is to my left, I'm moving to the center right target. The chances of getting to the center right target without getting shot down are not as good, but my chances of actually getting to the bomb site at all without somebody else taking it are much better if I go with this one. At these upper tiers, the map sizes vary wildly, so, and the kind of the 105 is right at that kind of sweet spot where it's fast enough that unless that I'm going to outrun most everything, but it's not tiered high enough to where I'm going to be going against some really hardcore enemies. Plenty of Su-25s though. They've got better missiles. I swear Gaijin's a way of, balancing this game is, I'll just say it's a unique experience. Now I've spent a while kind of getting my keyboards and keyboard stuff lined up so I'd be able to do this. It took a while to get to where I could actually change things normally on my, what scene I was showing and things like that. Because when I changed, I run Linux, and on the old setup, it was pretty straightforward. You mapped a few keys and off it went. And you'd be able to control everything from a little mini keyboard or directly through with your keyboard, whatever. But with since I switched to Wayland, which is a different compositor, effectively, it doesn't allow global keys in the same way. Let's roll in behind this guy. There's just no... Oh, come on. There's just no way. more lined up with his rear. Oh, man. That's how I feel most of the time. I'm just kind of blind and not paying much attention. And there's a hunter. He's going the other direction. Not going to worry about him. Check my 6, because I don't want somebody to do the same thing to me. See, does he turn on me? He does turn on me. Whee! We're going to go underneath him. And let him go about his way. He does not turn to follow. That hunter is coming my direction. I've already got 1239 points because I... Are you trying to chase me down, or are you just causing trouble over there? Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm going to try and hit some ground targets again. Oh, he's trying to come in on me again. Okay, I've got 3 minutes, 50 seconds worth of fuel left. I need to start getting serious about getting back to the airfield. I'd like to do it after getting some of these missiles off my wings. Oh, okay, well, I got rid of those missiles, didn't I? Dogfighting with the F-105 is a bad idea, just so we're clear. I mean, I made a couple of good turns to prevent getting underneath their guns, but it does not handle well for dogfights. Back off. Now, I have been playing the F4 Phantom. I've gotten several upgrades with it this morning. The competition is too stiff at that tier to easily get a lot of points, though. So I don't particularly play it normally. Now, the F-84F is great. Let's see. Let's go ahead and choose a crew and flip to it. Boop. Yeah, the F-105 facing that particular it just doesn't make sense. The MiG-25 has got missiles that just are absurd. It's really what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and flip over to that F-84. Now, the F-84, I am carrying 2 incendiaries as well. You can carry 4 and some rockets. But what I keep finding is that I don't have enough time to hit multiple bases, or the other people have hit the other bases. Once I dump those, I'm going to go and hit some ground targets, and if I happen to come across an enemy that's got his back turned, I'm going to shoot him in the back. Let's go have some fun. Oh, southeastern city. Well, let's see what we can do here. I have my best luck going for the northern bomb targets. But there's almost always somebody running something supersonic that decides they're going to go straight for those same exact points. Woof! And if they do, it gets to be a problem. Because they can easily turn in on me and cause me all kinds of grief. Now the F-84 is not the most agile thing, but it's definitely more agile than the Thunder Chief. So you can mix it up. There's less missiles in this BR, though there are a few. So you do need to check your 6 every once in a while, and make sure you are that they can't put an AIM-9B or some equivalent up your backside. Definitely not a pretty thing when it happens. But yeah, the tiering of this game is weird. You've got subsonics going against supersonics, and some of them can be balanced with a few good missiles, but the thing is that often the supersonics you're going against have better missiles than your subsonics. So what exactly are you going to do, you know? So far, no enemy aircraft. That's good. I have a feeling, though. It's not a good feeling. Okay, I am pleasantly surprised. Usually somebody's around here by now. Okay, base burned out. Alpha jet. Okay, let's see. Okay, make him commit to that direction. Now, I think the G91 can have some air-to-air missiles. Let those two go. All right, gotta watch out for that 163. Missed, dang it. So far, we're relatively winning. Check 6. Check face. Make sure I'm not going to run into anything. Make 15. Nobody's paying attention to me. Good, 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 good. I like it that way. Nice. I've been changing vehicles so much that keeping track of where the guns hit on all of them is more difficult than you'd expect. So I can't hit multiple targets easily like I might normally have. Feel like something's okay. Nope, that's somebody going down. Alright, he's rolling on the meteor. He's going to be closer. Very nice. Thank you very much. Let's see, can I catch him? Probably not. I've drained too much energy. So, I'm going to let him get away. Oh, he's going to turn around and come back, is he? Or is he going for a landing? Nope, still going away, maybe. Okay. AI jets are great for points because they don't fight back, and you know they're relatively easy to shoot down, especially in the upper tiers. If you can get to that point. Oh, I'm almost out of machine gun rounds. Let's do short bursts now. Good. Let's try it. I mean, the odds are not good, but... Closer, 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 and... Oh, come on. There we go.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Alright. Let's head back to the airfield, get some reload. We're making good moderate points, not wonderful points. Really, this is not being as efficient as I might have preferred. If I had brought more ordnance, because usually you don't get to come back that quick, so. If I brought more ordnance, I could have possibly been ground pounding for longer, but I had enough times where I'd have probably ditched it anyway to dogfight, so we'll just deal with that. Been a long time since I've live streamed anything. Let me know if you guys enjoyed today's stream so I can know if I need to do more of them or not. Ooh, I'm cutting that fuel a lot closer than I expected. Alright, I'm going to be floating this thing down to the ground at this point. I've done worse landings. Done better ones, but definitely done worse. Okay, let's see. So we've got some incendiaries, another bomb point. I guess we'll go for that one. This one's going a lot longer than I would normally expect. Are you chasing that MiG-15? I think you are. pulled in better than I expected him to. I might as well toss those, because we're now ballistic. All right, so let's go for our next aircraft. I have been switching between a lot of aircraft just for the fun of it for this one. Hey, Al, glad to have you here, and I understand it's a busy work day for you too. It's been, let me tell you, over the weekend I did 2 8-hour days plus 12 and a half hours of overtime. Yesterday was one of my 2 days off this week, and I did 4.5 hours of overtime on it. So I understand. You have my sympathies here, my friend. You keep it up and get that work done, get that money, and hopefully you'll get to the end of the day and feel pretty good about yourself. Okay, so we did the F-84. Another good plane is the F-3D. Now, the F-3D has the disadvantage of its bombs aren't quite enough to take out a base unless there's just a certain tiering of how that works. It just, the options you got are the 2,000-pound bombs. You got 2 1,000s, 2 500s, or 2 Tiny Tims, and 2 of the others are definitely not enough. And 2 2,000s, if you just happen to be at the top tier, you're the top tier vehicle, you might get a base that you can knock out with the 2 2,000s. But that doesn't happen that often. But it's still a fun plane. You got a good amount of cannon ammo. You can pop ground targets. Decently agile. I mean, it's not, again, I don't fly dogfighting airplanes for these. I typically fly attackers, things that I can get in there, wreck as much stuff as I can, as quick as I can. Oh, the T-182 Boarhound. Very nice. Glad to hear it. That sounds like a blast. I mean, I've heard good things about it. I don't have it, but I've heard good things about it. Kamchatka. So the things I prefer on these events are air spawn, fast, enough bombs to take out a base, and forward guns so I can shoot some ground targets. If I happen to knock out an enemy aircraft, that's bonus. All right, let's see. What am I facing here? I'm hearing jets. F-30s, MC-262s, F-84Bs. So I think we're pretty much on tier. Should be good. The other day, I for a while, I ran War Thunder with kilometers instead of miles. And kilometers per hour instead of miles. I'm sorry, miles per hour. And I was getting to where I could function in it, but I didn't have that natural feel for what kind of speed, what the plane should be doing, like I do with miles per hour. And so I switched back to miles per hour just the other day. Now, if I can, I try and dive in and get the first strike. It's not a lot of points. It's not like making a big difference on my point score. But it's something that adds to my total, and anything that adds to my total is a good thing. Okay, no ballistic computer. We're close. There we go, first strike. Enemy aircraft there, you have Meteor. Watch for the dots, people. Watch for the dots. I have often seen trouble coming because I see the dot before it ever highlights. we got an A-29 up high. We're almost there. Yeah, they're not diving down for me. When you get to these BRs before the missiles become common, people still tend to climb. Once you get into the missiles, people stop climbing so much. Until you get to like really top tier, and then some people think, oh, I can get away with using my my look down, shoot down missiles. Apparently I'm Marvin the Martian. My Ludium Q-13 explosive space modulator. You know, I wish War Thunder would let me set knots for ships, miles per hour for tanks, and knots for aircraft, because that's what they used. I have a feeling something's sneaking up on me. Yes, okay. That's just the attackers. They're considerably above me. Very nice. Okay, so we're at 653 points. We are less than 4 minutes into the match. We are making good points. If I died right now, I would be okay with the match. That's 4 minutes, 700 points. Easy win. And that's okay. The other nice thing about the F3D is it's got a large magazine, a lot of ammunition in it, and it's 20 millimeters, so it tends to kill easily and quickly, just like that. And I've got the aim pretty well down. You see, now I don't want to go that way. There's too many red dots over there. Oh, pull out, not the trees. I may have let my my pride get the best of me for a moment there. A lot of times the BTRs will burn out if you can hit them. So I don't invest a lot of ammo into the BTRs. I'll give them a burst, and then when they're the last things left, I'll come back for them. What's sneaking up on me? Yep, MiG-9. Whee! And there's no way I'm going to be able to survive this. Pull. Roll out and around. Now, odds are he's going to reverse and come back, mainly because I'm one of 2 aircraft left. 3 aircraft left. Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, we got everybody and their dog coming in right now. Let's go ahead and do the head-on thing here. He missed, although he hit me more than I hit him, so... Let's get him to commit there, and that's... I'm dead. Let's see, out of the last 5, okay. Not bad. I mean, 1185, I'm like maybe 6-8 minutes invested. Absolutely 100%. A-okay. You know, I have not used the F-104s in the event. I used the F-105. I've not really spaded any of my F-104s. Never could. I mean, that just never really worked for me. But it's not a bad idea because I see people using them. Let's see. Do I have any that are spaded with incendiary bombs? I don't think they my F-104s. Two on this tab. Just air-to-air missiles and yeah, I don't even have ordnance on my the F-104s that can carry them. So nope, I have not tried it yet. Although I've seen people doing it, and it's a really fast plane. It's working for them. I kept trying to make other things work for me, but like I just could not make them work. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we back up a bit, the 82 is always a good one. Oh, A-36 Apache is an amazing plane. Absolutely, I would fly that one 100%. It's got cannons, and it carries a couple bombs. As you do, using it for ground, I think is what you're using it for. A-36 is awesome for that. Decently agile, though not as good as like dedicated, fighter plane. But 100% would use and would absolutely use a 3.0. The Wildcat is good, but I think the A-36 is better. A-36 will take more hits and usually stay in the fight, and I think the cannons are better than the F4F's 50 cals. That said, a lot of 50 cals goes a long way, and if you're really good at staying on target with that stream of 50s, you can kill pretty quick with them too. 82 is good. AM1 is also good. In fact, I think we're going to use the AM1. Once you get to 6.0, though, you kind of need to be in a jet, or at least something really fast. And because you're going to tend to hit 7.0 stuff really quick, and a lot. So let's go ahead and take this AM1 here. What do we got for secondaries here? Oh yeah, we got bombs galore. Now, the AM1 is not as agile as the AD2, so definitely not going to be dogfighting as neatly because AM1 just doesn't handle as well. That said, it's still a good plane, and as long as you're focusing on ground targets primarily, you'll do a good job on it. Oh yeah, they look, the A-36s look awesome, Al. Absolutely. Okay, this one, we're going to go over here. I don't remember what combination of bombs works best. Because I think if I do it right, I can actually kill two bases. But I don't remember the combination. $15,250. Now let's hit the base with the 15,250s. That should not finish it off, and see what I have left. Because the 2,000 and the two 1,000s should clean up a base. Oh no, this is three 1,000s, isn't it? No, these are three 2,000s. Yeah, okay, I think it's two 2,000s at this BR. And then everything else, it's the second base. Let's go see what happens.
Attention to the map.
So let's go ahead and go to 2,000-pound bombs. There you go. We'll drop two on the first one. I do prefer a shallower bomb angle. Okay, where does that do for me? Yes, nice. Now, and I think it takes everything else. I'm going to drop everything else here, at least.
Engaging the enemy!
Okay, it wouldn't have taken all of them. In fact, looks like maybe half of the 250s and the 2000 would have been enough, and I would have had some left over for playing on bomb, ground targets. Still, that's 888 points. Good early start. And the stuff I'm seeing as my opposition is all, with few exceptions, props. There's an ME-262, F-8Fs. So, I mean, it would not be. This would not be an easy fight if I took this thing dogfighting. Just saying. That's 1,000 points right there. Whoops. Ooh, I hit him. Just swing spars, though. Nothing actually important. Okay, attackers. Ignore them. Four left. Look at that, we're 1,500 points, and I've not gotten into a tango with even a single enemy aircraft. This is a great plane for racking up those points in a hurry. Up, we got a 162 coming in now. And I know he's looking at me. Dang it! Yeah, I knew I wouldn't be able to pull in on that one. But I had to try something. And I got 1,800 points. I mean, let's look at how long I've been in the match. Uh, 5 minutes, 15 seconds. I mean, that is seriously earning the points in a hurry. Now, if you drop below, this is rank 4, you're still going to get nearly all of the good points. But if you drop to rank 3 or do a 2 or a 1, this is going to be a lot more of a challenge to get those points on the board. I'm at 20,981 so far for today, and I'll get whatever points there were in just a little bit. Let's see if something else is interesting. We see a lot of ME-262s. Got a 500-pound bomb, or a kilo bomb, I suppose. That's not enough for a base, but let's bring this in and just go ground pound for a little bit and see what happens. 7-0, though, is... Yeah, that's a challenge. Are you guys playing the Workhorse event? Let me know. Tell me how it's going for you, how much of a challenge it's been. I've found, by and large, about 4.5 hours is enough time to get through. When I'm experimenting more, then it's going to take longer. But I actually did it the other day, single day, in one session, 4.5 hours, just solid playing and just going constant. Okay, I can already tell that I'm not going to enjoy the competition with F-84s here. Let's get a little extra speed up. I know this bomb isn't big enough to clear a base, but if I get over there, I'll try and drop it on it. If not, well, you know, it is what it is. Any suggestions on what I should play? Nice. Yes, yes, yes. It is a legendary ship there. My problem with the naval events is I don't play much naval. So I'm not very good at naval. I'm decent enough at Air RB that I can grind out a bunch of points pretty easily. But naval's just... It's not that I don't enjoy it. I actually enjoy the mode. I'm just not very good at it. I want to bomb that bridge so bad. But no points in that. Okay, 360 cannon rounds. We're going to have to be very judicious with how we shoot them. Let's close it up. Close it up. Got it. Now let's drop our one bomb here. Did not get the first strike bonus. That's okay. If I'd known you were going to leave that much base left, I'd have brought my bomb over there, buddy. So yeah, we're not getting a lot of points with this guy. I don't think this is going to work out for me. Can I overtake that F3D? I don't think I can. It's a line for a intercept here. He's got a pretty good amount of energy there, but he's turning. Guns. That's enough. 104 rounds left. Oh, I am about to get plastered. He missed. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, no. Get him. There we go. Phew. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's see. Roll in on this meteor. Dang it. No go. Oh, somebody's on my 6. Oh, flaps. Pull it around and under. Run around and under. Come on. Somebody else is going to shoot me now. Ah! Oh, gee. One and boom. So how did I do? I mean, 975, not good. I definitely think that it's not as many points as I can get at this BR. Now, I do have this Hunter that I've never actually flown, I don't think. What modification so I got on this? I got part of a modification. No ordnance, though. So I don't think it's going to be suitable for today's event. But what might be suitable? Let's see if we look at a little bit earlier here. Rank 4, ME 410. Arado 234 C3 might be pretty good. Add that in and there. None of those things will make any difference, but we're going to add them in anyway. Let's try the Arado 234. The French Corsair is a great one for a lot of ground pounding. Absolutely. I think it's actually better than the American one. But something I've discovered is that in a lot of cases, you're better off carrying less ordnance than more. Three 500s or a 1,000 and two 250s. Let's take I don't remember which one because I think the 3 500s do a good job on a base and something seems wrong about the 2000s. I don't think I get any bonus with going that way. All right, let's dive in here. The biggest problem is likely to be I think this thing gets over speed really easy. There we go. Yeah, which plane is it? Oh yeah, like the F-105, I'm not carrying a full load. The speed is more important than the ordnance. F-84, I typically don't carry a full load either. Just enough to take out a base and move on. There's usually plenty of competition, which there's surprisingly little competition on this particular match for the base, and I don't know why. Some of that might just be the BR range. I'm going to try and see if I can get this howitzer on the way, but odds are pretty good I won't be able to pull it off. Mainly because these cannons drop a lot more than I expect usually. And these hover. Got it! Straighten up. What do we got? An F3D? He's rolling in behind me, all right. Okay, bombs away. Oh, he did not roll in behind me. Okay, those three did not take out the base. Okay, good to know. Oof. Got a hit. I'm surprised. Okay, there's no way I'm going to be able to catch up with him, right? Not after a full turn like that. Nope, unless he does that. I mean, he's going down. He's on fire. Ta-da! I mean, doggone it, for an Arado, not a bad deal. What am I, 4.5 minutes in? I still got a little bit of ammo to try and go and hit some more ground targets. Not bad. I might try the mixed load for I'm going to take this one a second time and try the mixed 1000 and 250s and see if it works. Kind of like this better than the 262s. Okay. Attackers. Boop. This does not, however, handle well. It's sluggish. I don't think I can get my guns down in time to do this, but we're going to try. No go.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, after this I got to go back because I'll be out of ammo. Woo! Oh, crud. F-86 is definitely out of my class. Okay, good, good, good. Phew. How are we looking? It's definitely a tougher fight out there than I expected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm flying a bomber, but I'm not afraid to use it as a fighter. That F2H has got his eyes on me. Yes, yes, he does. Now, I don't think there's any air defense over here. So I'm going to divert to the main airfield.
Take him down.
All right, he just got distracted by those guys right there, and they're sitting ducks.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Ooh, is he going to survive? I can't tell from here. I don't think he is. I think he should have J'd out. Alright, so I'm the last one alive, so in accordance with my policy, I'm going to land, repair, and J out. Because it's better for us all if we all get onto a new match. Landing flaps, gear out. And a very unstabilized approach. And very nice. I'm going to overshoot the touchdown zone, but that's okay. Ooh, I even have a shoot. I forgot this thing had a shoot. Swanky. I feel special.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
All right, we'll let that battle finish itself, which it'll only do in like another 60 seconds or so. I'm going to take this thing back into battle, but I want to take the two 250s and a 1000. See if it makes any difference. Probably won't. I mean, honestly, probably won't. I briefly debated about also broadcasting a vertical format, but the system does its own cut of it, and I just didn't feel like finding out exactly how good or bad that vertical cut is. I mean, if I'm making it myself, that's one thing, but I'm relying on YouTube to make it for me. Yeah, maybe not so excited. Okay, let's see. I'm diving in on that first one, so let's see what we can do. Those 262s and that 326K are probably going to beat me to the ground targets first. Let's just relax. Oh, stretch. Enjoy the flight. Oh. I've actually been thinking about doing my, when I do 7 Days to Die, about just live streaming it instead of editing it down. What do you think? Live stream or produced? Now, produced just means I recorded it and I edited it. Edited. That thing. I did that thing to it. All right, that F-84G is going to beat me to that base. Or maybe not. Let's see what he does. All right, where did that F-3D go? I saw him. Alley-oop. Is that all you hit? He's going to put a little niche on each base. Well, let's see if these bombs do this thing in or not. They wouldn't have done that base in anyway, so good to know. So I think the AR-234 is not going to be one of my primary vehicles for this. I kind of really want it to clear a base so I can get the points out of that. I wanted to do it reliably. Come on. I got a hit. Why aren't these things doing more damage? There's 62 rounds left. He's all yours now. Not worth it. Not 3-on-1. All right, so yeah, Rado 234, not so good. I did look at the ME410, which would be good for hitting ground targets. But none of the bombers really tick the boxes for me. You know what I'm saying? I forgot I had this MiG-23. Got a flares and chaff and R60M Mark MK. If I had some ground ordnance on it, it'd probably be really good because I've been getting my lunch handed to me by these things, these MiG-23s. And I forgot I even had it. See what Russia's got. Let's see. Okay, this has got a cannon. It's rank 4. What's it got for bombs? La da 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 do 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 3 1000s. Select that. And aviation. Choose a crew. Boop, 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 boop. Choose air realistic. Let's see how this one does. I'm not familiar with the TU2s. Tupolev 2s. Already talking about severe weather in my area starting tomorrow evening, but more like Friday. Possibility for isolated tornadoes. Feels a bit early, but you know what? We are in March. Uh, all right, come on.
To the designated grid square.
Yeah, I knew you'd do that. So I'm going to do the stupid thing. I'm going to go for the middle. This is an awful map, too. It's got the bomb targets practically on the enemy airfield. You know, not a good combo. So I'm going to be flying right through all the enemy bombers. Sorry, all the enemy fighters. Especially with what I'm doing right now, which is diving in. Going for speed instead of accuracy. There's the dots. Or no, those are barrage balloons. Never mind. Pillboxes are too heavy for me. Not for a high-speed pass. There's a Bearcat. Okay, I'll take it. I managed to kill a P-47, so you know it's I've done worse things. I mean, 667 points for a single flyout. I mean, I've done worse. Let's try it again and see if we can get a better map. Oh man, poof. Oh. Okay. Kuban. Now, a lot of these maps are more interesting. I think they're more interesting than the higher level maps, which tend to get pretty samey and repeaty. But I prefer that interesting when I'm not trying to just bust out a whole bunch of points. So it's a catch-22. What vehicles are you guys flying on this event, by the way?
Attention to the map.
As you can see, I mean, honestly, there are some things I'm trying that I have not used normally. I usually stick with US and the low tier jets, or possibly the 82 Sky Raider, or I'll sometimes mix it up and jump over and grab a Skymaster, the Skymaster 88 from the Brits. Strike Master, not Skymaster. That's a different thing. are lined up. And... oh no! Phooey. Forgot about the bomb bay doors. But the 2 was enough. We'll flip it around and see if we can get this on the other bomb target before somebody else gets to it. That's actually good news. I mean, honestly. That means this thing's actually carrying enough to do some real damage. And at these prop areas, there's pretty good chances I'm going to actually make it to places where that will make a difference. I mean, look at that. Isn't it nice to see a base mostly cleared off with just one bomb? Let's see, stay away from the ships. I don't need that much flak. Oh, nice. Keep the momentum up. I don't want to pull it too tight of a turn. If I knew for sure there were no enemy aircraft ever, I would absolutely... go. Nice. Uh-oh. Well, guess we're stopping early. Because somebody just happened to pop a little bit of a bullet hole in my oil tanks. Okay, flip it over. Okay. 1,044 points. Not bad. Let's see, I am 5 minutes in. Definitely a very functional plane and a good option. Fuel leak I'm less concerned about than the oil leaks. The oil leaks mean I'll probably lose an engine in short order. If I had more altitude, I would actually kill an engine and feather it and just kind of glide it in. Don't forget, people, if you set up your keyboard right, you have the option to do things like that. That's a Spitfire coming in on me. Oops! Maybe I need to pay attention to where I'm flying too. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Good plane. Good option. Love it. Let's see. Anything else just capture my fancy? Not of anything I would just happen to have available. I'm going to have to come back to this MiG-23 PFM and get it upgraded so I'd be able to use it for a future event, though. I like the BR on it, and I think it's fast, and I think it's going to do its job. Now, this one, the Strike Master 88, is my jam here. It's a lot of fun. Its downside is the guns. It's all 30 cals. And at this BR, it's a really strong challenge. So let me go ahead and get some of these points distributed here. Vitality. And more vitality. Not that it matters on this particular aircraft, but I'm just trying to upgrade my crew. All right, let's get in there. Strike Master is a great plane. It was an event plane, as I recall. Yeah, the Battle Pass Tropical Storm. Very good plane. I'm glad I got it. Very much appreciate the plane. Downsides. It's 6.3, which means you're going up against 7.0 and 7.3 aircraft usually. It is not particularly fast. It is relatively agile, but not necessarily the be-all, end-all agile. And you can grab 2 incendiaries and 2 gun pods. The gun pods will keep you in the fight longer because the ones that are internal don't have a lot of ammunition, especially for 30 cals. Good mix of ordnance options. So if you are pretty sure that most of the enemy aircraft are cleared, you can take a whole strike package of rockets and bombs and really wreck a whole lot of stuff. Now, my initial package is pretty much just the incendiaries and the gun pods. I found the gun pods are pretty much vital. And if I push down pretty hard, I figured that would happen. If I push down pretty hard, I can get a good amount of speed and then level it off a little above the ground and still maintain a slight climb going into the battlefield. It's getting a little warm in my office, which is kind of funny. So I've got a fan, I think it's got to be 40 years old. I actually went through and I lubed it up and cleaned it up just the other day. It's wearing out. It's got bearings that are just about shot. But if I lube it up and check it out every once in a while, it just keeps running. It'll get to where the fan starts spinning really slow, and then sometimes it won't even start up. And you have to kind of manually give it a spin, and since they're metal blades, I don't want my finger in there. But overall, it's a good fan. Maybe someday I'll go to the hardware store or Tractor Supply or something like that and see if I can find an appropriately sized electric motor and replace it. I don't know, maybe. One thing about AirRB is that it's got pretty long chunks that are just not that interesting. At least when you're driving in ground RB, you've got to keep an eye out around. You can have a little bit at the start, but then you're usually jockeying for position and getting your strategy down. With AirRB, you're pretty much, oh look, I'm flying in a straight line. I'd say those two are probably members of a squad. The other thing about this particular BR is that People tend to be real tryhards, meaning that they will follow you to the ends of the earth in hopes of getting a kill. And I've had people chase me all over the map trying to get that kill.
We're ahead of the enemy.
It's pretty hilarious, especially when you can just know they're running out of gas. Of course, I might be running out of gas too, but so far that's not been a problem. Turo Taco. Watch your six.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm going to take a pot shot at this guy because I can. Woo! Alright, he is sticking with the F8F. Probably wise because I can't do diddly squat to him. If I, no, dang it. Okay, let's keep him distracted for the TAW 152. Pull in. Oh, come on!
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Okay. Alright, now the F8F can outmaneuver me all day long. I know that. Holy moly, I critted him. Severe damage. I'll take it. I'm okay with that. Let's get some speed back up. Because that F8F is coming in hardcore. Oh! Dang it, I didn't roll out of the way in time. So, how did I do? 1567. Not bad at all. Let's see. 1730. That'll be about 8 minutes. So, yeah, that's a good option right there. Are there any other good options? Probably. The Brigand is a lot of fun, but I don't think its two 1000s are going to kill a base. Canberra is always good, especially the second one that has guns. And since they're the same BR, you know, might as well. What's Swift carry? Not much. Now, I had some fun with the Buccaneer S1, which is another event plane, Summer Landing 2021. I really wanted to go for the S2. But I don't have it either, so, you know, it is what it is. Let's see, what are my secondaries on this thing? That's right, I was carrying rockets and bombs. You know what? Let's bring in the Buccaneer for a round. So you choose a crew. Dunk. Choose a crew. A-26 Invader. I think I've got it. I'll check. Now, with the Buccaneer at 8.7, you're really going against a lot of top flight opposition. It's I have not been very lucky with it. Let me put it that way. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. All right, so we've got it kind of settled in here. Nobody's dead. How many bombs do I have? 6 1,000-pound bombs. I think 4 will do in a base, but I'm going to drop all 6. Then I've got 72 rockets that I'll try and hit ground targets with. Oh. That's true. CCIP with the rockets is going to help a ton. Won't do anything against aircraft, but, you know. That Su-7 is really moving, isn't it? Must be a supersonic. Let's get a little extra speed here. Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Really? Just had to chase me down, huh? Full bore. All bombs out. Base destroyed. He is still gaining on me, so... And his buddy's right behind him. Okay, so that's the problem right there. The Buccaneer's not that agile. It doesn't have guns. It doesn't have missiles. It has bombs and rockets. So... like that A4E, I think it is, was absolutely aimed with AIM-9Bs. And since there were 2 of them, I didn't have much of a choice, much of a chance. So love this Buccaneer. It's a lot of fun, but you're dying fast. All right, let's go see if I've got that A26. Boop. Do. A26. All right, let's see. Rank 4. Let's see, we got 650s. 1450s. I know which one I'm taking. Okay, choose crew. Boo-ba-doo. Now, secondary weapons. Let's go ahead and purchase that. So it's done. Bonk. 4 1,000-pounders should do just fine. All right, to Batal. When the strategy is to rush in and get as many points as you can in a hurry, you're going to lose out on a lot of things. Yeah, I mean, you don't have a lot of strategy going on. It's just plain straightforward. You know, we're just making sausage here. We're not making steak. All right. Now, as I recall, these guns are kind of funky. Right. I think I got first strike in the bag. Okay, C8. Where's the others? Wow, wing mounted. Woo! Speed and power. That was Jeremy Clarkson's answer to everything. Speed and power. First strike. Very nice. Slight adjustment, of course. Very nice. I think he is trying, but I don't know. Let's see. Open the Bombay doors, Hal. Alright. That Fokker Wolf 190 is going for it, huh? Hard over. Come on, stay in course. Ah! Well, that didn't work out. Let's try it one more time just to give it a real chance. Oh yeah, absolutely brutal. There is no honor amongst thieves here. That's 100% true. If especially when they're going for their own points. If they're going for their own points, it doesn't matter what you do or what's going on. You are a target. You will be destroyed. Let me see. Yep. Now, one difference between jets and props. There's a certain point where you're not going to gain any real benefit from a dive in a prop because you're going to start losing that energy when you level out. Whereas if you gain some energy and then slower dive it, a slower descent to keep the speed up, you get some real benefit from it. okay. We're not getting first strike. It is what it is. And it's okay. All right, we got this. Oh, I don't have any bomb sights. That's okay. Four bombs out. One base gone. Here's a wyvern. Wah! Keep it going, keep it going. Got a hit on him. Nice. Woo! Let's roll back and see if we can give that guy a hand. .190 will not be able to outturn that yak any day. And looks like the 190's going in. I'd say his engine's dead. Least I can do is give him a chance to bail. Extinguisher. I believe I have lost vertical guidance. There we go. Well, I tried to give him a hand and it was too late. But still, 814 points. That's not too bad. I didn't get any kills. Not a bad plane. You're not going to be dogfighting, obviously. But, you know, not bad. Not bad as fast, which is a key piece there because I was outrunning that wyvern. And I could have gotten back to base for another round. Absolutely. I always try and help other people when it comes to that point. Just because if I can, if I get lucky, you know, great. If I don't, you know, it's I feel good about myself in the end. So, you know. Japan's really got no good bombers at rank 4 and 5. Not for this thing. What do we got that I've actually researched here? Of course, the French Corsair. Yes. Let's see. Let's create one. Let's create a monstrosity. 3 1000s. Sneb. HVAR. Up. Okay. So no, not next to the snebs. Sneb. And do I get an extra sneb? Yes, I do. Sneb. 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 We're going to rename this to Monstrosity. There we go. Select that puppy. And choose a crew. Mirage 2000C with its mattress and mattress supers at 12.3. Yeah, I'm not going to be... When you get up that high, things get a lot tougher. Mm-hmm. There's no way this thing's going to move to speak of, and with the minimum, I'll keep the minimum load, just because it's my only chance. Okay. Sit back, relax. We got a long flight in. Just knocked my water bottle off. ME-262s, F-84s. I doubt I'll be able to get to the battlefield with these weapons still on board. Get him, boys. Get him, get him, get him, get him. We have a distinct lack of jets on our side. Couple. Whereas there's a lot on the other side from what I've seen. Now, if you have the JU-288, it's a good option. It's fast. Get in there, bomb stuff, get back to base. Okay, we got a ground target in. We are starting here. Got a tank. Nice. Got an F-84 trying to come around at me here. Ooh.
Victory is near.
Oh, crap. Dang it. See, yeah, it just doesn't fly. I mean, it doesn't work for the purpose at hand. If I knocked it down just to bombs, then I don't gain the advantage of the snebs. If I go with just the snebs, it's still going to be weighed down. Good plane. I don't think it has advantages at 6.0. 5.7, it would probably be worth bringing, but not 6.0. Let's give it a one round with the A29B. It's not. It's almost stock. Um, yeah, almost entirely stock. In fact, but it's 7.7. It might be fun. I don't know. Let's see what it does. If it spawns on the ground, though, it's out. Looks like we get an air spawn, and like I said, I got no ordnance, so we're going to just be rolling in there and seeing what kind of crazy we can do. Woo! Those spawn starts are really something else. 720 cannon rounds. Get a couple ground targets. And then maybe start working the ground targets and see if any enemy airplanes try and come and play patty cake with me. What do you do for work, Al? I don't know if you guys know, I presume you do by now. I'm an IT guy. Do mostly field repair, so hardware mostly. Also do networking, fiber. I used to work on mainframes and storage systems. Still a little bit on the side. Not on the side like as independently, but there's a little bit of that of the storage systems that I work on still. Mostly, like I said, hardware repair. It's a good job, but sometimes the overtime gets to be a lot. That said, I can use the money. Just saying. Right into the dirt. Okay, I'm on the board. A2D. Oof. Passed out. Come on. I'm hearing them behind me here. Woo! That's good work, Al. I will just point out that my IT work also involves some bank. Though more on the end user systems, if you know what I'm saying. If you understand my meaning. That was a lot of fun. But is it the best thing to do with this particular, for this particular event? No, it's not. Okay, so we've kind of gone the loop here. I don't think I have anything worth looking at. Oh, I got a B-25 and a Tu-2S for China. I could do that, but that's American as all get out. So, and that's Russian. So nothing new there. I did. What was it? There was something I wanted to try out that I happened to have. MiG-23, I think it was. I want to try out the Hunter. Yeah. What's the modifications look like right now? Got some rockets. Still working on the R3S. Yeah. Let's do it. So I've got a gun pod and some rockets. Okay. Airfield spawn. Dang it. Oh well. It is what it is. This thing will get in the air pretty quick though. Your job's pretty high tech though. A lot of these criminals are getting to be pretty sophisticated these days from everything I've been seeing. Thankfully, not my problem. Well, I mean, not directly my problem. Now I've got 32 rockets, which I'm certain won't do even a lick of good against a base. So I'm going to go and hit some ground targets, and then we'll get dogfighting. Yeah, I deal a lot more with skimmers, though not that much, thankfully. I mean, mostly just incidental. Usually after somebody else has already figured it out, and not that often, really. Okay, I only got 200 cannons. Hello, F-105. Got him. These are not as easy to use as I might have hoped. Whoa! Ping, ping, ping. 187 ping. I wonder what server. I've got to be on the Asia server or something. Holy moly. 5% packet loss in the middle of an event, too. %. Oh, Nelly. Oh, dang it. I'm already out of fuel. All right, let's go ahead and do this while I've got the chance. Ditch the rocket pods. At that minute and a half, I got to get back to the airfield on what I got left. in the tank. Forgot how fast this thing burns through fuel. Oh, you worked your way up. Very nice. At least it's not like one of my friends who lives in the UK said that he saw a bus driver that looked just like me. So he keeps accusing me for fun of secretly being a British bus driver. I don't see the base. Where is there's the base. So I got 43 seconds of fuel. That's sufficient. 111 points. Okay, so I'm going to say that as this thing is equipped right now, it is not worth bringing it into the event. Now, understand that there are upgrades, and you can have air-to-air missiles and things like that. Okay. But as this nearly stock plane, nah.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
They don't seem to have much boom. Okay, 3 enemy, 5 of us. I'd say we're in pretty good shape. Two enemy. And the hunter is 51 kilometers away. Alright, so this time I can't afford to burn through so much fuel. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's got to be a corruption thing. The commissar insisted on 100 rockets. And with 100 rockets, you get one with HE filler. Alright, so we'll fly in slower. And maybe do a little more ground poundy. See if we can get a few points to make it worth the flight.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Wow. AIM 9Bs, yeah, that's good time for those AIM 9Bs. Especially since most of those AI targets don't tend to maneuver very heavily. Try about there. Okay, we're still at 180 ping, but not we're not rocking the packet loss anymore, so that's good. Wow, we're making big points this time. 197. Let's try that spot. All right, all right. Maybe we're getting a little bit better. There he is. Down and up. Okay, I got my cannon rounds, but that hunter will outrun me all day long. Okay, he's turning back. There's an F-100. We missed each other. Oh, gee. Get him, Venton. Get him. I want this match to end. I'm gaining. Air missile. Oh, nice. Almost. Come on, hit him. Oh, missile. Nice. Good job, Mirage. Hey, I tangoed for a little bit. I got 500 points. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Interesting, though. Now, do I have a MiG-23 somewhere? Ooh. I got some rockets for that Swedish plane. Yes, I always go for the ground ordnance first. So, was there... I did have a MiG-23. I'm sure of it. I think it was in Germany. Yeah, right here. Now, what have I actually got for secondaries? A couple of R60 MKs. And that's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and create... What do we got? Flares? Countermeasures. Air missiles. Save it up. Rename. Okay, let's take this thing in. No chance I'm going to do anything good with this, just so we're clear. I have 12 flares. I'll make the most of them. How many cannon rounds do I have? 200 cannon rounds. I got speed, though. I got rhythm. I got music. I got my gal. You could ask for anything more. I got all aspect iron missiles.
Attention to the map.
I only got 2.
Attention to the designated grid square.
This one, from what I've seen, might actually be worth grinding and getting it spaded. I've seen some people do some pretty amazing things with this plane.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the designated grid square.
Ooh, it did work. Alright, let's bring this thing around. Oh! Well, that didn't work out so good. I wasn't paying close attention. I mean, honestly. I should have been paying more attention. So, I'm a few thousand left here. 38,000. Got to go about 7,000 more points. Let's put in something I can actually, get those points in and get this thing done. I kind of want to work on some of these things I need to spade, too. Even though if they are subsonic, and that's not the best for this. Let's bring this in. A7D. I'm going to regret this. I know it. I might need to make a different preset, though. No afterburners. There's an option for smaller lobby sizes. If I'm up here, I probably ought to just do that, especially with these subsonics. Might stand a better chance.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the map.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Yes, we know you guys are going there. Come on, we're good. We understand.
Attention to the map. I agree.
Yes!
By the way, how's the stream quality? Is the video pretty good? Audio pretty good? I know the content's not very good, but how's the quality of it otherwise? All right, so I got AIM 9Js, and I believe they are all aspects. Nope, rear aspect only. Okay. Since I'm much more likely to bump into somebody trying to kill me first, I'll start with that. Somebody launching missiles already. Okay, let's see. Boop. Drop one there since we've got time. How's it get on the board? Is that burning out? No, it is not. It is not. It is. Okay, sorry, guy. Get a few little points on the board. We'll drop 2 on this one. Okay. Already missing a wing there. I think he's going in. Yep, going in. Wasn't going to steal that kill. Alright, so now we are out of things to bomb. Except for, like, regular ground targets, of course. Do 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 do. I'm about to die. I can hear it. Back. not the last, but I'm definitely okay, we're gonna go for the head-on then. I don't have much control left. Yeah. I thought I shot that guy down. Did I not shoot him down? I thought I left him in flames. Guess not. Is what it is. Thanks, Al. Appreciate it. I'm trying. I want to make sure I'm providing a good-looking content because, you know, it's better that way. And I got the internet connection to support it, so definitely. All right, so that did not work out for me. Problem is, speed makes such a big difference, especially at these 10 points. Let's do the F-111A. Not sure why I'd want the AGM-12s, though. Yeah, well, we'll do it. Let's do it. All right. This is a pretty plane. You notice that planes have gone away from the variable sweep geometry. It's just mechanically complex, makes the planes more expensive. Don't really have any advantages to it, really. Now the question I have is, does one 3000 clear a base? I don't know. I have 3 of them and a bullpup. I might think about going with a lighter load depending on what this run tells me. The F-105 is, I mean, at least as I've had it loaded, might be just a touch faster. I'm not sure. Do-do-do-do. First strike. Oh, yeah. Where's that base? Where's that base? Stay on target. Stay on target. We're going to see what 1 does. Okay, half. A little bit more than half. Okay, so that base is gone. I've got a bomb in the bomb bay. Let's see what these AGM-112s do combined with the bomb in the bomb bay. Opening the bomb bay. Gotta slow it down just a touch here.
Our victory is near.
Don't. Okay, the 2 AGM-112s are not sufficient. I don't think. Oh, I must have missed with the bomb. You know what? Okay. $569. I mean, I've done worse. Okay, so let's rethink our ordnance strategy. How are we going to do better things with that? Okay, secondary weapons. I was running mixed everything. And a gun pod. Did I not have a 3000 in there? I only had a 750. Oh, that's interesting. So if a 750 did that much, what happens if we switch? Okay, that's why I was running the 3000s. Okay. Now I remember why. Now I don't see any reason to carry the bullpups. They're just not that useful. But if I go for 4 AIM-9Bs and the 3 bombs plus a gun pod, kind of wish I had 2 gun pods. That'd be pretty awesome. I can put on another gun pod right here. But no, I want the internal gun, and that's enough. This should give me relatively pretty good effectiveness. And I can mess with the 750. Yeah, it's inside. It's not going to do that much drag. Now, AIM-9Bs at this BR, not effective. So it's not like I'm going to be doing much with those. All right. Feels like I might be a little more speed restricted with this loadout. I could check that later. There we go. Now we're above in supersonic territory. All right, I got to make sure we're going a bit slower so that way when we're dropping bombs are more accurate. There we go. Now I'm faster than that Thunder Chief. Okay, we're getting closer. No, none of those things are going to be gunnable. Base destroyed. We go ahead and drop the 750 on the next base. Oops, I gotta take the bring in the air brake there. Nobody coming up behind me so far. There we go. Oh my team is already dead. The odds of me getting on anybody's 6 right now are low. Well, that was brief. 783, I would say that's not really worth it. So, this thing's already spaded. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it right back into the hangar. I could have, in that particular case, I could have carried more bombs and probably gotten some pretty good effect out of it. Let's see what my secondaries look like here. This is negative 8.5 miles an hour to the max speed. Oh, sorry, no. Let's look at the overall load here. Negative 8.5. Negative 8.5. Negative 30. Negative 16. Okay, yeah. So there you go. It could be done. In fact, if you swapped out these outer bombs for 3,000s, you'd have 2 bases instead of just one, in fact. And since those IM-9Bs are not that, hang on. Let's do one more, but we're going to do it with 4 3,000-pounders. Yeah, if I found that I can do the mark in one day if I'm not too terribly busy and I got about 4.5 hours straight, uninterrupted. That doesn't happen very often, but, you know, that's kind of how it goes, Dutch. Okay, so let's do this. 4 3,000-pound bombs, 1 750-pound bomb. Bases won't know what hit them. Except for the fact they're going to have a lot of warning because we are got a long flight time in.
Attention to the left.
A little bit of dive. Get this puppy moving. Now the guy called the right front base. I'll let him have it. I'll go to the back. And then hope that things aren't so bad for the second to get across and get the other base. Either that or I can just start dumping these things onto ground targets. I mean, honestly. I'm not going to go through any ground targets a little bit. Wait till I'm closer and then I'll drop this thing out of the bomb bay. Okay, it's going across the water now. I know I'm too fast for the bomb site, so... Okay, I'm no longer too fast for the bomb site. A little bit more of a depression there, and right there. First strike. Perfectly good use for that 750. 2 bombs. Goodbye. Okay, we got a little bit of points on the board now.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Come on, baby. Oh, I think I'm going to make it. Okay, let's give myself a little nose down here to make sure it's accurate. Nice. Okay, what do we got here? 670 points.
Sorry.
All right, I'm closing. Wait, are those two closer? No, they're not. Okay, let's close distance. Come on. One down. Oh! Well, it doesn't matter. As soon as I get hit, it goes out of control. That was creative. That was a good shot by that guy. Okay, so yeah, not bad. You can have some fun with that. It doesn't really rack up the points that way, though. And I sometimes wonder if a bunch of little bombs gets me more points than one big bomb. So let's see, where are we at here? 42,991. Let's go ahead and flip this to... Man, I want to experiment. Dutch, I don't blame you for buying the last mark. I've actually bought 2 of the marks so far, but that's been because I have had work. I've done a lot of overtime. So, you know, at some point I got to kind of like breathe. Let's try this. What is that? That is, yeah. I want to see what this does. I want to see if I get more points out of clearing a base using this. At this point, we're on what? Marker Station 7. And we got 8. And this is, and I don't have the next 2 days off. I'm probably buying the 8th mark myself as well. Just because, yeah, I'd like to sleep sometimes. I actually enjoy kind of the work to get the mark. That's not it. It's just, I could need time for myself, my family, to fix cars. And I've been doing overtime and work's been busy. And I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just trying to say that there's more to life than War Thunder.
Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid square.
Attention to the map.
Now, if the 1750 did as much damage as it did, I would think 4 would be enough. But I think I'll drop 5 just in case. Oh my heavens. Now, I am a little bit slower by about 8 miles an hour. I mean, when you're getting to these speeds here, the speed difference is not that vast. This is just a whole lot of gasoline, jet fuel being burned really, really loudly and fast. A lot of F4s. Oh my. Yeah, that F4 is going for the base, I think. And I don't think I can overtake him before he gets there.
Attention to the map.
Yep, too fast to drop. That's what I thought. Wow! That MiG-23 is getting it. It sounds like I'm about to get it too. I am! No control surfaces. Yeah. That's not a good map for this. I should have swung out wider. I was hoping to get in there and get a base. Then, of course, everybody and their dog was also going to get a base. So, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. It's okay. Operation Denmark. I don't recognize this one. Gullenborg. Okay, there we go. Those wings back, baby. Oh yeah, sexy. All right, where's everybody heading here? Alright, so I got a F4 and a MiG-21, both going for the base I'm going for. So I'm going to slightly sneak to the left. Oh my. Oh, yeah, my. Okay, we're giving up on this guy now. Let's move on to something I might actually be able to get in there and do something with. And that's the difference between just 0.4 BR. My F-105, not nearly that much trouble. Sorry, 0.7 BR. So, dropping down just 2 steps, and it's a ton easier. Which is why I don't typically fly high-end stuff. You know, it's just not productive, for lack of a better way to say it. Really? Ground spawn? Alright, now the AV-8, if there's one here, usually will can beat me off the runway. One thing about these all dark deals, with as dim as it is, it's a lot harder to see. I should probably turn my settings down so I can get that, you know, bright background a little bit better. Turn off shadows. All right, Thunder Chief. Let's rip across this little estuary here. 1.09 Mach. 827 miles per hour. And still going faster. In a world where speed is everything. You're flying a Thunder Chief.
Attention to the map!
See what I mean? I'm out doing 1.12 Mach. I'm nearly as fast as the F-111 was, which will top out around 1.16. And yet I'm not fighting near as many high-speed, you know, fighter jocks. Okay, flip it over. Down and 1, 2. Right. Do I have a missile coming up my 6? No, not from either of those. Base burned out. There's just no way I'm going to be in a position. I evaded a missile, apparently. F-100, yeah, that makes sense. That scans. I hit him? I wonder if I hit him. Not enough to do anything. But I'm going down. All right, that was 700 points there. It's going to be about 9, 10 to 900 or 1,000 when it comes to washing through. Let's see where I'm at. 44,631. Technically, that's enough. But you know what? Let's do one more. And maybe I'll have that mark of distinction done for tonight. And I've done this entire mark today as well. I did a little bit before I started the stream here. And now I'm just kind of relaxing and having fun. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, a bunch of air spawns. Yeah. All right. Bring this thing up just a touch. Yeah, that's where I want it to be. Nice steady acceleration, and I'm actually doing better than my 111 was. Do you think I can get that first strike? Not going straight for one of the closest targets, but I might. That's concerning. A little bit faster. If we can do this 1.16 Mach, 859 miles an hour. Nobody's gotten anything yet. Our first strike, yes. Dang it! Almost done with the mark for today. You know, it's going pretty well. Just having some fun. I'm about to close up for the night once I get this last few hundred points. But I was hoping to just finish that off with that last one, which I'll probably will. I mean, I only have 400 points to go. Still, it'd be nice to be done, you know, for today. How you doing, Blaze? Oh! I don't think you can see it. My War Thunder just crashed. Close. Okay. Now the question is it going to crash everything else, or is the game just going to crash? Did you hear me? Almost there. Okay, it crashed. Looks like I'm still safe. I suspect I need new thermal paste on my CPU. I already thermal pasted my GPU just the other day. All right, let's relink everything here. Let's see. You know, let's go back to the current battle. I mean, it's not like I was in it or anything like that. Yeah, I'm way late. I'll just have to see what I can get out of this. I don't know if you heard, War Thunder crashed. And that might be why I was paused for a few moments here. In fact, I probably better make sure I'm actually still being heard. Yep, still being heard. You know, sometimes a delay like this actually works in your favor because everybody gets in the middle of their dogfights and things like that, and you just kind of blow through them all. But other times, your entire team's dead, and you got nothing. And you might as well just pack it up and go home. I'm about to go through a... Okay. Not pretty.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Of course. Quick turn. Ho, 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 ho. Okay. All right. I managed to avoid trouble. We're just a few seconds from getting to this base. There's nobody on my 6. Fairy tales can come true. It can happen to you if you blow stuff up. Okay, the bomb's gone. Perfect hit. Okay. And fire. Up. I don't think I'll be there in time. Yeah, he's outrunning me. Roll out.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Plenty of fuel. I can afterburner all day long. I have one air-to-air missile left. And a lot of enemy team. Check 6. Oh, no countermeasures, right. Oh, Nelly. Trying my best to help out my team with an F-105. Passed out. I'm dead. And the Mirage is in the dirt. Okay, I've got plenty of points to finish out this mark. 1, 2, 3 of us left. I've got 3 minutes, 45 seconds of fuel left. Let's roll back to the... I have not been doing good with dogfighting tonight. I got 2 minutes of fuel left. Su-17 on my 6. Not enough fuel. Ha ha! 15 seconds of fuel left. Let me see how far. Oh yeah, no chance. We'll go for some altitude. I won't have much. Now 17 kilometers to glide from 800 meters. I don't think so. I don't think so, Tim. We'll do what we can here. Maybe we can hold just enough speed. Straighten it out. Oh, well, I mean, I'm losing a lot more altitude than I want to. I got to clear that at the minimum to even stand a chance. And then I'm going to have to drop my gear. $400, 14 kilometers. This thing's aerodynamic like a brick. Okay, if I clear that, it's a straight shot in. 390. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, I'm holding a slight bit of altitude.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Keep it clean, keep it clean. I may even have to belly land it. Oh. Oh, dang it. I may have just blown it for a joke. Okay. Okay, gear. Okay, I'm going to have enough energy here. Let's put out the air brakes and the flaps. Oh. Holy moly. Oh, yeah, this thing's got a parachute. I am delighted. I mean, that thing was gliding like a champ. Oh. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and 1, 2, 3 of us. They've got us on over a barrel on points. I don't think I set up any pure air-to-air bomb loads, did I? I mean, if that's the same number of AIM-9Es as I was already carrying, but this has no other load to it, so select, let's go.
The enemy is winning. We've got to counterattack.
All right, we're now air-to-air only. Well, I mean, we got a cannon. We are ready to do stupid things. Oh yeah, I trained for a lifetime to do that. I can't believe it worked, to be brutally honest. If there'd been even just one enemy airplane around. Okay, let me see. So we're... there. There he is. That should set him up for the other, for my buddy. Come on. Tell me you got him. You got him. Okay. Okay, roll in. He's going slower than I am. So we're just going to roll in like a so. If he doesn't know I'm here, that will hit. Out of cannon ammo. Oh! Nice. I'm not getting any kills, but doggone it, my teammate is. Six minutes, 30 seconds left. This thing rotates around a weird axis. Su-17 versus Alpha Jet. Come on, get that speed down. We're gonna run out of time. Oh,
If we don't do something fast,
nail
the
biter.
enemy will win.
I mean, I've got the points I need. It would just be nice to do something useful with my time here. Oh, he crashed. The other one's a MiG-25. No, the MiG-25 shot down. What is this thing? What is he flying? 3 air-to-air kills, though. Orders. Activate. J-35D, just off of his airfield. Okay.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Oh, I don't have my CIP on. That'll be why it's not giving me the marker. He is coming. Missed. All right, I'm out of the match. I just want to wait for it to end now and make sure I get my points. 55 seconds won't be that long. I don't think he's coming back out. Not that it matters with the small amount of time that's left. I mean, honestly, I did not expect much. It'd been nice to just crash into him, but, you know, here's what it is. So I had a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys were here with me today. If you enjoyed today's live stream, let me know in the comments below. You know, give me a thumbs up on the stream if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, give me a thumbs down. If you thought I'm a jerk, give me a comment in the comments telling me why. Overall, though, I really do appreciate you guys being here with me because it makes the grind less tedious, and I appreciate that. I hope my live stream has helped with your days, helped you have something to do, and keep your mind off of whatever's keeping you occupied. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next video.